Okay, so I think we should look at what a real and good LinkedIn profile should actually look like, because I get so many questions about that. And sometimes, honestly, I'm still a little confused too, because LinkedIn, keeps bringing out all of these new features, and oh, then you can make a video here and that kind of headshot there. So I think it would be great if you could show us and our audience the key profile sections, and especially the ones that everyone should include to really influence trust and credibility for their audience.
Yeah, great question, Lisa. This is my daily task, how to pimp my profile, right? So
Yeah.
pimping means more like being relevant and actually getting the point of being an expert in what you're doing. And here we have a problem with the mindset. Because a lot of people, even especially in sales, they know they are salespeople, right? So they know they're an expert, but how do I display myself an expert being in sales, selling a product or a service via my LinkedIn profile? And a lot of people have a little issue with that because I'm using this more privately. I'm not really using it for business purposes. So what can I pimp here? Well, let's have a little bit of an overview what you should know about LinkedIn itself. As this is a network community, right? So you're talking to people in the community. What do the people want to know about you, about what you really can help other people with? So the first impression is the most important impression. So I'm not allowed to share any other profile out there because of GDPR, so I can only show my own profile right now. So I'm in a safe space to show you my profile. Okay, let's do that. So I share my profile with you to give you some hints and advice what you can actually do to get your profile a little bit more to an expert profile. First of all, you see in my banner background is really funny. It's flipping around, as you can see with the banners here. This is because I have a premium membership. And as a premium member, you are able to put 3 different banner pictures here in the background. The banner picture is actually the first impression. So what should the banner picture have? Maybe from your perspective, Lisa, you see a lot of profiles. So what do we see very often? Maybe you agree. We see very often nature or buildings or some board pictures, but not really a message for the visitor, right?
Yeah.
So we have to have a message here. So what can you offer? If you're in sales, if you're selling products for a company or services, so what does your company do? If you're working for a bigger company or you're self-employed, please make sure that you put your brand in there and maybe a call to action that's easy to find. Like here I have it mixed in German and English because I'm teaching in both languages. So the first impression is the banner picture. I actually used Canva for this, to create this banner picture. This was done in 5 minutes and not a big deal, right? Even with a free Canva, you can do that. The next important thing is the visual aspect of your profile picture. If you're not smiling and if you have sunglasses on or a hat or you're hiding behind something or you're having a black background, it's not very professional. So make sure that the picture from your profile looks like you're really inviting the person to talk to you, right? Smiling friendly, having nice colors in it, and make sure that the people want to contact you because you are giving a very good first impression. It's as if you go into a room and you shake hand to somebody, you have a feeling to that person, right? So we have a feeling here to our digital identity. Secondly, the main frame, the top frame of the LinkedIn profile that you see right here with my name and my headline is actually what the people look at first. So they look first, what is your claim? So what are you actually helping other people with? And a lot of people don't understand that this box is most important for your LinkedIn profile. Because if somebody searches for somebody with your competence, your keywords should be put into your headline so that the system can find you and people can understand what you're actually helping them with, right? So the visual aspect and the headline is the most important for the first impression in your profile. Make sure that you're not overflowing it and that it's on the point. So nail it so your customers or people that come along understand what you are here for.
I have one quick question there.
Of course.
So a lot of people have their title in there, right? So do you still recommend having a title in there, or do you really just want that claim?
No. If you're employed in a company, you should always display your title and the brand, because people are looking for people with titles and they're looking for people in certain brands. So that should be part of your headline if you're working for a company. I'm self-employed, so I don't need that. So why should I say that I'm my own CEO? It doesn't matter, right? So, but of course, if you're in a company, you should display your title. When people look on mobile phones, they see only AT letters first, because it's much smaller on a mobile phone. So if you have a very important message, that should be in the first 80 letters of your headline, right? So you can play a little bit with it, but on the digital way, it's important that the first impression is customized for what you're offering, even if you're in sales for a company. A lot of people don't understand that this contact information box that you see right underneath my headline here is very important, because you can put links to your website here. You can put a call to action here. You can put even like a newsletter link or a blog link or anything in here, because everyone who comes to your profile can click in that and will see the 3 links that you can put in there for everybody that's visible. So the next tip I would give you, I mean, here you see a premium profile. So you see my premium badge here looks a little bit different than a basic profile, because I have a point here that you can book an appointment. So I connected my LinkedIn profile as a premium member to a booking end phase. So like you could have like you could even connect. You can connect with Calendly. You can connect with Google Meet. You can connect with Microsoft. So you have different access where you can book appointments. But this is only visible for premium members. So premium members have this possible ad box. Normal basic members don't have that anymore.
And so do you generally recommend having a premium account?
Oh, that's a bigger story, Lisa. I think we should make a different session for that, because actually there's a lot of points around premium and not premium. Generally spoken, depends on what position you're in. If you're in deep sales and you do need a lot of cold outreaches and you need to do a lot of deep searches, then probably the Sales Navigator would be a good add-on after using every single backdoor of LinkedIn, but you have to know the backdoors, right? So this is a different story. Let's talk about it in another
I'll write that down. I'll write that down for another session.
I actually made a chart so you can see the differences between premium and basic, so we can talk about that.
Perfect.